For anybody just popping in, if you guys want to go ahead and just give me a shout in the alt chat for sound check, let me know that we're good. God, that looks like it wants to drop so bad. Cool. All right, cool deal. Good deal, guys. Good deal. My mic was unplugged, and when I plugged it in, sometimes I get this weird notification or whatever that it doesn't work or something stupid, but whatever. We're good. All right, so first up, let's take a look at Bitcoin. Y'all, I'm not going to lie, this is a 4-day chart, and that looks pretty damn topped out. I don't see anything at all suggesting that we're going above 60K anytime soon. This, I mean, look, we're already crossed under on the 4-day right there. A little bit of red, and we're super overextended and parabolic, both in price and in MACD. So what I'm hoping for, given the trend that dominance is going, is I'm hoping this is going to be slow and controlled. Because where, there it is, right here. So this was the last February of 20, I think, that really wrecked the whole market. I'm hoping that we don't see that here, but I also don't think we will. I think this is about to be probably a year-long thing here. I think we are going to maybe just chop range and work our way down probably until maybe the end of the year, fall maybe. Call that September-ish. Maybe come down to that 40K mark and then catch the next pump, because this looks really awful right now. I mean, I can almost see this doing a big bull flag. Maybe put that inside a little bit more, make it look neater. Because I just don't see anything that's bullish about this 4-day chart. Well, I thought I had a 5-day, and then look at the weekly. That is ready to roll. That is ready to roll over. So we may have another week or so to play alts, scalp some alts, and then maybe look for some pullbacks. That's why I'm kind of still in scalp mode, because I think everybody feels the same way. I think everybody is scared of Bitcoin because of what Bitcoin always does, always ruins the party. Okay, so I'm really, really cautious on Bitcoin. I think ETH actually looked better. Yeah, Bitcoin or Ethereum does look better, and wow, we did clear that 2,000 mark. So what's our weekly on ETH look like? Still rolling, but look at the 7-day, kind of rolling out over here a little bit too, starting to kick over. But our price action is still fully all above it, so I'm not overly worried too much. So I think we may kind of just round out before catching that pullback, which still puts us around, I don't know if it's going to be that long. I'd still be looking around May for pullbacks across the board. All right, so dominance. I'm a little iffy on dominance short term. Okay, so let's note that we are setting up a divergence here, a bullish divergence. You even got one on the RSI also. So let's be cautious. Let's not go too crazy, because we are looking a little bouncy-ish here. So we may float here for another day or two, and then maybe catch a small relief bounce. So now our resistance is under 58, but that's still a pretty good jump. That's 2.7%. Let's call it 3%. 3% could pull altcoins back 15 to 20%. So let's keep that in mind. Okay, so first of all, update on where we are with copy trade. So far in the month, 5 days in, and we've done $21,000. 3, 4, 5, yeah, five days. So that's an average of $4,000 a day now. So really, really good start to the month. We finished last month off at 60,000 profit. 2,000% returns. We're now at 2,400% returns. And the current balance says 126. Well, shit. I gotta pull CoinDCX up again. I thought I still had it open. Okay, so we are in April. Okay. Come on over here. Okay, so it says 152,000, even though this says 126. So let's keep in mind that there was, I don't know, maybe 10,000 or so free money that CoinDCX gave, plus the fluctuation in Bitcoin price. And I'd imagine as the account grows, that gap would probably get further, because this is only assuming that Bitcoin price doesn't move. So it's not going to take into account Bitcoin. It's just a raw after fees profit and all that stuff. So I'm quite pleased with how Copy Trade Challenge is going. Let's look at current bags. Okay, so KNC is kind of hurting right now. I don't know what the hell is up with KNC. It was doing really good as of yesterday, but now it's kind of hurting. YFI is kind of hanging in there. Atom is kind of hanging in there. And then Algo, let's see, Algo is now at 23.76, so it's kind of hanging in there too. Still got high hopes for Algo and Atom. I'm not sure what happened to KNC, because the 12-hour chart yesterday looked really strong. So I'm kind of iffy on that there. So I did sell YFI, and again, I sold it because I'm spooked on dominance, but now this little bastard is starting to move again. I think this wick right here was me on the sell. I had a 3x margin, so now I'm missing 6% profit. Thank you. But I don't like this. I don't know what this is. Like, how are you gonna have two steep rising channels back to back? I mean, that's just really, really ugly structure. So I really don't like that. So I want to see this at least come back here to about 4.7 or so, somewhere in the middle of this two weird crap right there. It's just really weird. It throws me off. However, the 3-day chart, if anybody is catching a swing or trying to swing, the 3-day chart looks absolutely beautiful. But let's note that there are 24 hours left in this 3-day candle. So this can pull back to that 40 or 0.047 mark. And then on the next candle, catch up and catch the next push. Or it can kind of float in this 5150 range until the next 3-day candle comes out, because the 7-day moving average is now underneath this candle. So I would expect this, when this comes out, to see that pullback on the next 3-day and then the following 3-day. So probably by this weekend is when that should really start to move again. So at some point, that's got to pull back and reset that ugly ass lower time frame, because this is just so weird looking to me. I don't know. But if you're swinging it, you know, you're just going to leave it there for about a week or so, no problem. It still looks fine. Dominance is kind of what I'm worried about there, though. KNC. So here's that KNC chart. Did reject right in that zone. So not too happy about that. However, we did cross over bull on the MACD, so I may just kind of be stuck in this for, I don't know, another 3 to 6 days before this starts to move again, which is fine. You know, it's a 2x leverage, I believe. Where'd my damn... Did I close it out already? Stupid crap. Hold on. Gotta get back in damn DCX again. Alright. Okay, so KNC is a 2x leverage. I'm not too worried about it. It's got to go to 34.67 to come take me out. So where is 34.67? Let me go ahead and put that on the chart. 34.67. Okay, so I don't see that kind of a monster flash crash to come take me out. So I'm okay holding it, no biggie. I don't think it's going to dump 40% anytime soon. So I'm not tripping here. So I'm fine holding it, just like I was, you know, SXP and OXT, holding those turds in losses or whatever until you can stop moving now. YFI, you kind of shook me out, Lord. Okay, so YFI, again, I don't see any change. Good overall bottom structure. Looks like the daily trend is just getting started. I don't plan on selling until maybe about 1, an even 1. So when 1 YFI coin equals 1 Bitcoin, that's probably when I'll sell that. So what does my YFI bags look like? I think this is my biggest bag. So that's 0.65, and that's 0.65. So that is a total of 1.3 Bitcoin position. BTC 1.3, so that's about $77,000 position. I'm good with that. I can leave that. So that means if it comes up here to, you know, 0.1, I'll at least make a full Bitcoin. And I'm good with that. No biggie. I don't mind swing trading that one. I just really didn't like this funky looking crap right here on YFII. Again, however, overall chart looks good. All right, so moving on to SXP, finally getting that that pullback. I got shook out in my sleep apparently, somewhere around 73s, high 73s. I think somehow I woke up and sold this top right here, but I missed the rest of this. So I think it was 73.80 or so. So I missed that extra 24%, and I had a 3x leverage on it. So that was like 75% more profit that I missed, and I only managed to snag $4,000, about $4,500 profit out of that. So another, I don't know, 75%. What was the entry? So 68.13. 68.13, good enough. Okay, so it was 35% pop from that entry. Now remember, this was when we had bought this, I think all the way back here, or maybe it was here. No, I think we held it longer than late March. So I think we did buy this somewhere back in February. So we had been holding for quite some time, and it followed our trend line absolutely to a T, so I'm quite pleased with that at least. However, I did miss this profit, this extra profit here. I can make it up. So I am looking for at least a test of where I sold and then catch a bounce. So I'll probably catch right exactly where I sold the first time, and then I can always make up some more profit on a bounce. So I'm going to look for around 7,300 first. I don't think it's going to dip all the way back down to about 7,000. That might be a little too steep, but we'll monitor here on the two-hour chart and see how it shapes up, and go from there. OXT, same story. We bought this, hell, I don't know, maybe way back here also in February from around 68 cents or so. Then I think it was, again, I sold in my sleep and reloaded it. No, it was up here. So end of March, sold in my sleep and reloaded around 82, and then finally was able to get out. Let's see, what did we get out at? Around 90, 91 cents or so. Thought it was 92, no big deal. I'm not overly too salty about that because we did scalp the bejesus out of OXT last month. Okay, so we made about $10,000 there scalping OXT. Here's another $3,700. So that's, let's just call that 14,000 and round up. And then here's about another $4,000. So almost $20,000 scalping OXT. So it was a fun ride. And now we're free of it. Now we're out. So we are still, this note still stands until this support is broken. This is still bullish above 68 cents. So I expect that we may just kind of rock down here to about 77, 78 cents or so before the next bounce. So I'll still be monitoring it for another chance to scalp it. And again, that is a really nasty wick though on that 2-day chart. Let's go to Coinbase for a bigger chart. How about that? Okay, so again, 3-day chart still showing a bullish trend. However, now we have almost a practically Coinbase is way off. It didn't even reach $1 on Coinbase, only 90 cents. Wow, that's a big difference. But it still almost looks like a double top on Coinbase so far, but Coinbase also sucks, so we're not going to worry about it. So again, trend still looks bull. 7-day moving average has not rolled. Price action still above the 7-day moving average. So again, I'm not overly bearish on it yet, so I do plan on reloading it again to scalp it again. So I think I'll catch anything around 78 cents and call that good and catch that reload. Okay, so band. Rejected at that first resistance. I think we had a chart that had some kind of rejection up there, and then it kind of wiggled down just a little bit and then moved up to the next target. So, oops. And I believe I was driving. So I didn't quite catch the top. See, we sold band at right at 3,000. Let's just call that 3,000 Satoshi. So just below that target line there. So I didn't quite catch the top, no big deal. So now we are going to be bull above about 2,728 Satoshi. So I'll be watching to see how this is going to shape up too. So now we have a new base support on low time frame. So this is where I plan on reloading. And again, good strong 3-day chart. I'm not sure if it'll go that low because that would just absolutely murder that whole 3-day candle unless that snaps back up sometime tomorrow. So I am monitoring. But again, it's a good strong bullish trend showing up for anybody who is swing trading. So I don't have any doubt in my mind it's going to come up and test that 4,000 mark, then come back down to flip 3,100, 3,200, and then catch the next pop up. Now, if we were to zoom out on this, this is a really, really still overall bottom chart. I don't have hardly any doubt that sometime, before the end of the year, band is going to make a new all-time high. I think it's still a relatively low market cap. However, of course, we want to scalp and maximize profit because our original entry was down here at 28.2 somewhere. So we only need about another 4% to go. So I'm happy scalping up here, and then I can shove the profit off to the side, and then even just reload at my original price, and then be happy. I don't mind holding in small loss if it dips a little bit further. Same with BZRX. So we did cross under bull or under bear here on 2 hour. Did reject at our first target, and again I didn't quite sell the top there either. I got it 1383. This pumped all the way up to about 1480. So the entry was 1263. So we're not too far from the original entry, and again I can take those profits and shove them off to the side, and even just reload where I originally bought at and be happy. No big deal, because again, this chart is really just getting started. This is, I mean, there's practically nowhere to go but up. And I think it's only like 160 million market cap. So once this closes over about 1425, 1430, right here where we caught this rejection, it is moon mission time only, because there is no resistance hardly up until about 6,000 to 6,400 Satoshi there. So we still got, and this might take 2-3 weeks to get there, guys, if you're patient enough. So it's got a 3x to 4x potential in it. So again, I'm only looking for that short-term scalp, and I want to try to catch a cheaper buy, and that way I can use those profits and shove them off on the sideline. ZIL, I don't even know what to say about ZIL. I mean, as long as it's over 300 Satoshi, it's bull. Lots of room left to go still. This is, I don't know why I got this black line here, but this red target line is still a valid target, and we'll just go ahead and put another one up here. So I still think ZIL, ZIL's going to get ready to rock still. Okay, so for anybody that's in ZIL, there's about a 60 to 70% profit potential there. Easy peasy. Atom, I mean, just kind of slow rolling here, trying to chug along, but again, zoom out. That's an overall bottom chart structure, and I think somebody might have compared this to BAT. Maybe it wasn't BAT. I mean, I hope this isn't what Atom does. Jesus. Maybe it wasn't BAT. I don't know. So we don't look too bad. I think we're still bull here above 3,400 Satoshi. We can call that 32, and the whole structure is bull. So no change. Still, at least let's eye for that target of 5,700 Satoshi. ZEC, another one we sold too early. I think sold right here at this first ZEC 2846. So yeah, we sold just right at that first resistance, and it looked like it was about to go under bear, but it was a very shallow pullback. Massive amounts of profit. Oh, nope, never mind. That's only 17%. That's not too bad. No biggie there. However, I don't like how this is just snaking up like that with no pullback. The 7-day hasn't even rolled yet. It's still showing bull. This is where I want to reload. I want to reload on this flip. So I'm just going to wait patiently and hope dominance pumps so I can get that pullback. XLM. Oh my God. Look, guys, this is a beautiful chart. I don't care who you are. This just is screaming a breakout run coming. So if anybody is in XLM, look at this only resistance right here at 1,200 Satoshi. I mean, look where your targets are above it. There is nothing for major resistance, at least up until 2,900. You might catch a little pullback around 2,000 Satoshi, sure. But you slap a 4x leverage on that and ride that up to at least 2,000 Satoshi, and you got an easy 400% profit. Very, very, very nice looking chart here. I think XLM is really just about to get started. So swing trade the mess out of XLM, and I think you'll be all right. Damn it, why you really bastard, you really did shake me out, didn't you? You shook me out on this. What looked like it was about to go under. Some bitch. All right, so wing BTC. That RSI is still really low for a weekly. That's at 35. Okay, still really all the same signs. Price action above the 7-day moving average. No rolling over. Still got lots of room left here to go. So give this, we got new 2-day candle tomorrow night. So I mean, this is just going to continue to climb, really. I mean, I don't see anything at all wrong with the structure, so I wouldn't be overly worried about it, really. I think this might actually catch a nice big pump on that next candle. So I think you're good there. This son of a bitch is still pumping. I should not have sold that. Okay, so the main takeaway here, guys, I mean, we just went through a couple altcoins or whatever, but the main takeaway is what we should expect for the month of April in general, overall. So Bitcoin is hanging on by a thread. Dominance is in the shitter, which is good for altcoins. So we'll catch... so we got a new 3-day candle tomorrow, so that's why I think we'll catch this little bounce for the next 3-day candle, and then we'll probably snake our way down to the low 50s. When we reach this point, we are no doubt going to catch a good bounce, because that is a heavy support right there that has held this entire structure up. So I suspect we'll snake our way down for the rest of this month, and altcoins will probably still do 100 to 200% this month alone, and we'll probably look to exit altcoins once we get down to this level and short everything. So then on the bounce back, we just extended that line out, so this is now our resistance. So let me clean this up a little bit. Okay, so we're still trending bear. This is going to start. Here's what this is. It's pretty much going to follow this right here. So it's just a month. That was a little steep, wasn't it? There, that's what we'll do. So be careful. Oops, shit. Be careful because of that dominance. We may see some pullbacks. We may see some pullbacks. Short term, may get some better entries. So a lot of coins are starting to show signs of pullback. Obviously, the ones that we're in, of course, not surprising. Just my bags, apparently. Okay, so anyways, by the end of this month, maybe start locking in some profit and scaling out. I really think that we're going to catch a decent sized bounce for April, maybe mid-May. And then over much of the summer, we're going to see pullbacks. We may go as high as that 59 mark, and then kind of August again. August was really good last year for altcoins. Where was August last year? So here's July. It was a big pump in July on dominance, and then August took us down. So I suspect we'll probably do something similar. But again, we're now making a low, lower low, lower low. So we're making good lower lows across the board. And then once we drop below 50, holy crap, guys. I mean, that's almost a free-for-all. This is going to be like the days of the 600 to 700% pumped coins. So yeah, I mean, let's try to preserve capital, make good choices in our scalps and our swing trades, grow our portfolio before we catch this bounce coming in the summer, and then we'll pick back alts up at the end of summer, probably, most likely. And then get ready for 2022, because I think next year, after this bounce, I think rolling into next year is when we're really going to see like massive amounts of money flowing into the market. CRV USDT. Yeah, I mean, that still looks pretty strong there. I mean, I don't see anything wrong. It's got to clear this zone right here, of course, though. If you're not in CRV and looking for it, I'd probably pick up a bag over 360. Wait for that breakout of the previous high. And then you'll probably see your next swing target up to about $7.50. Let's call that $8. They'll probably push it up to $8, and there'll be a small pullback at, let's call that $5.70. So that's it, guys. So this is what we can look to expect. So let's look one more time at portfolio. So I closed out a lot of trades. KNC is kind of hurting. So let's look at what I got free. So I got about 39,000 free. Not in anything for the dollar pairs. And I got a 0.875 in Bitcoin that is available to ape into something there. So that's a good chunk of change, good chunk of cash that is now sidelined, not in anything that I can reallocate. And I think I'm actually going to pick up some XLM for a swing, because this looks just like pretty damn incredible. Okay, so there's $113,000 worth in total Bitcoin value, plus this $39,000 that's in tether pairs or whatever. So I have a full Bitcoin worth of my portfolio actually in my altcoin positions right now. Okay, so that means I always keep money on the side for anybody that is new, just tuning in or whatever, just trying to figure out how to manage portfolios and whatnot. I always keep money on the sidelines. I don't go all in. So let's see. So I got 1 Bitcoin worth in trades, and my account was 0.15 Bitcoin, I believe, when we started this challenge, and we're now at almost 2.6 Bitcoin. Since the first of the year. So I have roughly 1.5 Bitcoin on the sidelines. So to not overexpose myself, I may pick up a scalp bag or something on the US dollar pair and only play with half of that position. So I'll only use 19,000 of that 38,000, and then I may leave 0.3 Bitcoin or so on the sidelines in case I need to add to margins and margin down or something. So I do plan on picking up some more scalp bags soon. I'm just kind of being patient and eyeing what's going on. Really kind of salty though that I sold this a tad early, but whatever, it is what it is. And the more I look at XLM, okay, so the 4-day chart looks great. Okay, so hourly doesn't look too bad. 30-minute looks like it wants to kind of roll over and come under here. So this may pick up around 8:30 or so. I'm not going to look for too deep of a pullback. So if I can get 8:30, I'll be happy. Because that then puts 20% from the bottom. That's not bad of a snag there if I can get 8:30, and then I can throw 4x leverage on it and let that puppy ride off of that 4-day chart. Oh yeah, that's gonna pull back. I think if I'm patient, I can get that 8:30 mark. Because look, that's a 4-day candle, just bouncing off of that 7-day moving average. So again, like YFII or whatever that is, this could either pull back on the current 4-day candle before the next one opens tomorrow night in 24 hours, or it'll float in this range and then the next candle will open and pull back as that 7-day moving average comes out from underneath the current candle. So a little bit of patience, and I can wait to tomorrow, maybe even 2 days. I can get the better price that I want, even if this pushes up just a little bit more. No sense in trying to FOMO something coming into a resistance. Because look at all those candle tops right here. So this should hold under that 950 range. So I'm going to be a little bit patient. So it already rejected right there, just under that 950 range. So I'm going to be a little patient, and I might get my wish at a better price for 8:30. So that's about a 6% drop. I can handle that. So then I can dump. Let's see. XLM, Bitcoin. Let's see, what kind of leverage do we have here? So we want 50%, that's 1.7 value. So let's do 100,000 coins. No, 90,000. So 0.8 value or 0.79 value. My total margin though would be 0.2 Bitcoin worth. So that's good. I can live with that. That gives me about a 0.8 value. So 0.2 of that would still leave me with 0.7 or 0.67 Bitcoin, and I can take half of that and put it in another play. Maybe reload some Band or something, or some BZRX. And then I still have some on the sideline for a rainy day or something, in case I need to lower some margin or whatever. So lots of room, no big deal there, guys. I do need BZRX to come back down though. Please, thank you. Okay, that's it, guys. I mean, that's all I got. I just wanted to show you guys what we can expect coming into the next few days, or weeks rather, on altcoins, what to expect for the market on altcoins this month. Still lots of money to be made. So we're done 20,000 already, 60,000 last month. Maybe this last week of April, I'll probably look to start scaling out. Maybe even the 15th or 16th, right on tax day or something. I may look to start scaling out positions. So that means I got to this week and next week, I want to at least make another $20,000 and close out at least a $40,000 month, and then flip short and see if there's any good short opportunities to ride out the rest of the month and make profit shorting. SXP is really dumping, isn't it? Good. Die, bastard. Okay, that's it, guys. That's all I got. Just, a little quick stream today. Just to kind of look at what we can expect for the month. Okay, I'm out. Bye.